Jamie here. Welcome back to my garden and welcome to day 20 of my Holidays in the Garden series. This is a very impromptu video, but I'm so excited to film it. I actually had this idea like just a couple hours ago. I was working at my neighbor's house helping her plant some bulbs because she just had surgery and she can't bend over, etc., etc. Anyway, so you know when you do something really nice for somebody, you feel so good. You feel like, oh, I should do more of that. I should definitely do more of that because it made me feel good and it helped her. And it's just, I just feel like it's a good thing to add more goodness and kindness into the world. So then the other thing is my family and I, we always do our Christmas calendar, which starts on December 1st and goes all the way up through December 25th, Christmas. And we make plans for doing something each day, something fun and something Christmassy. And we always have a random acts of kindness day. And so we do have a random acts of kindness day planned, but it's not until next week and I probably won't be filming by that time next week. So I thought, okay, well, what's something else that I could do that makes me feel good, right? But then is also something that's good for the world and good for the holidays and good for the season of giving. And so I don't know if you guys can tell where I am. So let's see, sorry about the spin. There's the oak tree garden bed. There's my cottage garden and there's the front of my house right there. So I am across the street and this piece of land right here is actually owned by the city and they do absolutely nothing with it. I don't know if you guys have been watching me for a while, but last spring I did some sneak attack gardening and I planted some native milkweed in another area like this that the city owns, and they are okay with us planting if it's native. And so this whole area with these trees, I think they're oak trees. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're oak trees. This whole area, there's nothing here. There's absolutely nothing here. So what do I have lots of? Absolutely tons of seeds, because I'm obsessed with buying seeds. So I thought, okay, what if I grab all my seeds that are California natives that I can fall plant and I can fall sow and then not really have to worry about except for come over here a couple times and water them and see if I can grow some wildflowers here for everybody in this neighborhood that drives by this road can enjoy the blooms. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if the city's going to come and spray weed control on it or something, but I just thought, you know, what a fun thing to do and what a good thing to do around the holiday season and fun for me as well. So let me show you the varieties I have and then I'll show you the garden bed a little bit more. So I've looked them up. They're all California natives, or they're not. There's like 2 of them, I think, that aren't technically natives, but they've spread so much in California already that now they're considered natives. So the first one I have is Chinese houses. Then I have California bluebell seeds. Then I have the Poppy Rainbow Mix California. We have these everywhere on the side of the freeway, everything like that. Usually we have the orange poppy. That's the California state flower. This is the rainbow mix, so I'm excited to see how that goes. Then these are just the regular, no, actually these are Carmine King California poppies, so more poppies. And then Shirley poppies. This is one of the ones that are not officially native, but now they are, you know, they've spread enough that it's not bad to plant these. Mission Bells mix, is that what I had here? No, rainbow mix, so a bunch of poppies. Not sure how to say that. Godisha, Farewell to Spring, Shasta Daisy, I will love it if these will bloom. Red corn poppy seeds, lupin seeds, cerise queen yarrow, clarkia, and then, oh, spurred snapdragon. Have you guys heard of those? Toadflax, spurred snapdragon. I've never heard of them, but I'm excited to try them. And these are California natives as well. So all of these, except for, I think this one was my Baker Creek's free seeds. All of these I got from Eden Brothers online. And Eden Brothers is really cool. You can search by like natives in your area, or you can search by like a wildflower mix. They just have these collections that's really, really interesting. You guys should go check it out. Not to encourage you to spend more money on seeds, but it's pretty neat. Check it out. Okay, then here's the piece of land I'm talking about. You can see there are weeds and leaves absolutely everywhere. There's a couple of grassy type plants. I'm not totally sure what these are, that obviously are going to stay, but I think I'm going to aim kind of over here. So it gets sun. I would call this area partial sun. And every seed that I pulled, not only was it a California native, but it could handle partial sun. Obviously, they would do better in full sun, but partial sun is what I have. Really, it's like dappled sun, which I think will actually be perfect for it. So might as well try it. And you can see that there's so many weeds here that obviously things are going to grow at this point. So I brought my hoe out so that I can hoe a lot of these weeds, get a lot of these weeds out, and then I'll move the leaves. And then I think I'm just going to sprinkle the seeds on the top of the disturbed soil. And then I have all that compost in my side yard. I'll just come over here and sprinkle like a 1/4 inch of compost on the seeds and see what happens, right? I'll just come over here and I'll bring a watering can and I'll water. I don't think there's any irrigation to this area at all. But yeah, I'll just get as far as I can until the girls get home from school and see what I can do. And like I said, this might not work. This might be a total waste of my time, but that's okay. Who cares? I have the seeds already and I have some time, and it's fun to do something like this. And imagine if it works. All right, so this is just gonna be a very informal planting. I don't even think I'm gonna label anything. I think I'm just gonna kind of throw the seeds wherever and hope it works, and hope my idea of bringing blooms to everybody for a random act of kindness works. So I'm just gonna set up a camera and let's go. right, I think I am done just for today. I actually think I'm gonna come back out here and keep working because I think this area has a lot of potential, a lot more potential than I thought. I usually just think of it as like this like dry patch of land, but as I'm working out here, the soil is really good, especially right here where I first started working. It was so like loamy and rich, and I don't even think I'm gonna add compost to it because I don't even think it needs it. So I started off with my hoe, and then I realized that it was just easier just to get down on my hands and knees and start pulling. And then I started running into some interesting things like some dog poop and a couple banana peels, if you can imagine it. So gross, people of Davis, gross. But hopefully once they see that I'm starting to work on it, they won't they won't leave stuff here. So I ended up just kind of mixing it. First I was trying to keep the seeds kind of separate, and then I just started mixing it and putting it in different areas, just because I'm being so casual with this. I'm not even Like, I'm just not worrying about it at all. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it's okay. The only thing I've lost is my time, which is no big deal. I'm having fun being outside and doing this anyway. Okay, so here's that first area I was telling you about that is fantastic soil. I mean, it's just so good. Native soil, like this is ridiculous. So I think I planted Chinese houses here, and then I ended up putting some poppies here as well. I put some, oh no, I put Shasta daisies like here, and then I put some Shirley poppies right here, and then I put some California poppies right here, and then, gosh, I'm going from memory, so it will be on the screen if I'm saying the wrong thing. I think I put Farewell to Spring here. I don't remember what I put there. I'll put it on the screen right now with a picture. And then I kind of skipped this whole area. I started working in it and then it was just really dry. So I just decided to skip it. But as you come over here, you get a little bit more sun and then again, better soil. Still a little more compacted than on the other side. But I started putting some lupin here. But as I was reading the packet, I read that you need to soak it. Either soak it or nick it. So what I did is I put it on the concrete right there and I just kind of rubbed it to kind of scratch it and nick the seeds, and then hopefully they'll germinate, but I'm not too optimistic about those. There is another garden, and it's where I planted the milkweed, and there's a bunch of the lupin there, and it's doing fabulous there. So it might work. It might do okay. So it's so funny. Even as I was working here, people were riding their bikes by and walking by, and one woman said to me, "That's such a good idea. Thank you." And I thought, okay, random act of kindness accomplished. So I hope this was enjoyable for you all. Like I said, very random video. Usually I like to plan my videos and think about what I'm gonna do, but every once in a while, I just change my mind at the last minute. And sometimes those are the most fun videos because they're not planned. I didn't even put makeup on or anything like that, but sometimes they're the most fun. So what I really wanted to get across in this video is that this is the perfect time of year to do some random acts of kindness. My girls and I and Jason, we're going to be doing random acts of kindness. The girls like getting little gifts for their friends and leaving them as a surprise. And then, you know, like picking up trash and different things like that. And even as simple as giving someone a compliment or giving someone a smile. Like that is a random act of kindness that can go a really, really long way. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you all have a chance to get into your garden, and I will see you next week for the last week of my Holidays in the Garden series.